Hello, good morning. Happy Wednesday. I just tripped on something. I have not done a live from this channel in forever, and I don't even know why, because I prefer to do lives from this new channel. So much more potential other than my original channel that pretty much got blacklisted, and I need to start building up this channel again. I am going to be in the kitchen real quick, take myself downstairs because I'm gonna start cooking early today since I've been getting to bed so early. I'm making some black eyed peas with some of them I'm making black eyed peas with some leftover what are them things? Oh God, why can't I think of them? I'll tell y'all, but it's gonna have some bones in it for flavor. You know the God dang it. You know the God's butter, what I've been talking to y'all about, and I don't know why I can't remember. I've had a lot going on this morning already, handling, taking care of business. And hopefully my peeps will come in here soon because I said I wasn't going to go live. But then I decided to go ahead and go live. I just didn't want to go live from the other channel. uh, yeah, way too much evil eye being pointed at that channel for some odd, strange reason that we are not going to give any power to, for real. In fact, I'm thinking about taking down maybe like the videos from like the past month or two, except for the spell videos. I think I'm going to do that because it's just way too disgusting what's going on over there on my original channel. Um, so let me get myself in here. Let me first start. I'm going to wipe down these countertops and stuff. You know they not dirty. I just want to kind of wipe them down real quick before I start cooking and talking to y'all about this evil eye and how it's really, really important for, when you're dealing with any kind of curse, um, to not be stuck on just reversing it, but you also have to remember to that curses have to be broken. Kind of like a bad chain letter or something. Um, I wouldn't, and you know what? I would be careful. This is one of the reasons why I don't, like, I'm very, very particular. I am very, very particular um, about social media, honestly. Like, when you scrolling through Facebook and somebody shares like this chain letter, if you don't like this, you're gonna, hey, if you want to continue, if you want me to continue seeing your posts, uh-uh, don't share, because I've unfriended people that love to share those chain letters and stuff, and I think that the evil eye is kind of similar to that. Um, and that's why I'm gonna explain it and break it down to you. Why, also why the evil eye is so prevalent as well. Let's start talking about why the evil eye is so prevalent um, these days and why it has resurfaced for a lot of people, and why it's important to understand the steps of protecting yourself from it as well as breaking evil eye curses. It has been the subject of many movies, actually. Uh, you know, the evil eye. It has been the subject of many movies as well. They don't actually say that it's the evil eye, but you can recognize. I'm trying to think of the name of that movie. Uh, is it called The Unborn? With gosh, man, goodness gracious, I can't remember nothing this morning. Wow, with Megan Good in it, and Idris Elba. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I think it's called The Unborn. And I think that they are really talking about the evil eye in that movie. Okay. So, why is it so prevalent? I think mainly one of the reasons is because so many people, I think it's a kind of like an unwanted side effect of all of the awakenings that are happening. So, certain energies and things have started to become awakened, and that's how you end up with, evil comes along with that. And then also the evil eye can be casted upon you by people that don't like you. Um, or people, especially people that are jealous of you, or maybe jealous of something that you have. Okay? So jealousy, it can happen to anybody. It's not just native to one group or set of people. You can't be in denial about that. Let me find these. So I got some more of those bone marrows. Yesterday I had cooked some, and all of the actual bone marrow, I had actually overcooked it yesterday. But I'm gonna take them bones and put it in these beans and stuff, because I'm making a roast. Put I'm not gonna add that to it. I don't think I'm gonna like the taste of I don't think I'm gonna like the taste of black eyed peas with roast mixed together. So I'm gonna cook them separately, one in the slow cooker and one on the stove. And I'm starting to cook that right now. So there is there's actually several different types of evil eye curses. One of them that is very common is when you curse somebody and it's an unconscious thing. You don't actually mean to do harm, and you can do this to yourself or others. You're not, hey, Kinsley's mommy, good morning. You don't actually have the intention of cursing the person, but you end up doing it or yourself, okay? And then there is the intentional evil eye, which is where you're casting this evil intent and wishing bad on somebody intentionally, okay? That one to me goes along with the same category as the hidden evil eye. To me, they go hand in hand with one another, to me. Okay. Because let me turn that on. And the reason why is because, you know, and a lot of people have found this out, like as far as when it comes to your exes or your enemies or your rivals or people. Why do they? Well, you know what? I'm starting to get really irritated with these damn shoppers. Why they don't know how to pick out a damn garlic? Why don't these people know how to pick out garlic? They always bring me something with, don't they real? Oh my God. I'm going to complain about that today. I'm going to have to complain and give that person a bad review. For real. You bring me a bad garlic and you getting a bad review. I'm going to see what I can get out of this though. Where the hell is my knife at? Hey, 1EQ, glad that you made it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. So, yeah, that is so freaking weird. Bro. Yeah, for some reason, I can't seem to find. So, one thing that a lot of people, and I've been telling my clients about this for the longest, I have been warning people, I have been seeing it in people's readings. And this is an unknown source. Now, to me, what that means, because I'm pretty sure that some of y'all might Google this, but Google is going to give you an interpretation of what I'm saying as saying, some unforeseen force, right? Um, which I personally, there are certain religions that I feel is a source of that because I don't know, like it just, let me not even get into that because I'm not the type of person that looks at life as a sin and all that stuff. I think you do stuff that makes sense and the rest of it, you know. So I'm more so into the spiritual beliefs that predate Christianity. Okay. And one of them that predates Christianity would be Kemetic, which would be Isis, Osiris, Horus. Okay. They predate Christianity. You know, that's it. Here it is. Now it's not clean. So, I'm respectful of other deities, but, what I don't like is people being judgmental and harassing others about their spiritual beliefs. And I think that we're all dealing with that. I think we are all, unfortunately, dealing with people doing that a lot. It's very annoying. Don't understand why that's happening so much here lately. Um, anyway, so one thing that I've been noticing is sources of evil eye that are coming from people that you don't know. These are people that aren't even saying anything to you. And I think that this started happening to people and it got stronger going back to when we uh, started in social media. with Facebook and MySpace. MySpace was, I think, first, or maybe they were around the same time. And that doesn't mean that we shouldn't have social media, but I think that it opened up, just like it opened up doors for good things, for you to find people, for you to advertise your businesses or find lost relatives or loved ones. But I think that it also has a dark side to it, obviously, because, especially if you have photographs of yourself and your family, you want to be proud of yourself and your family, and you want to display your pictures. Hey, that's understandable. But the problem is not just one person. You could end up, if you have a Facebook profile that's public and you've got photographs of your children, you've got photographs of your husband, you've got photographs of yourself, and especially if you have, I forget what the hell the name of it is called, but certain beauty types, even though I have always been a believer that beauty comes in many forms. Okay, so you don't have to be one type of beauty. You don't have to have big eyes or slanted eyes or blue eyes, or beauty comes in many forms. And I appreciate all beauty. Okay, but there's some people, and people just don't think like you. People go out into this world assuming that everybody thinks like them, and they don't. They don't think like you. They have their own thought process, and y'all can even definitely tell with everything that's going on how crazy and confusing it is out there. How just unbelievably ridiculous people can be. Like unreasonably ridiculous. Uh, like for example, I had stumbled across a video, and I feel so bad, especially when we think about the transgender community. Um, I feel bad for some of them. Now, some of them that I know for a fact are on the attack. I don't tend to get mad at the entire group of people just because what some of them are doing. I've always been like that. But, I ran across a video made by the Hodge twins, and, they were talking about, and everybody's been talking about it, about transgender males getting these surgeries to create a vagina, and it's closing up because it's not naturally created. And it just kind of reminds you that the female vagina, the woman's vagina, the divine vagina is not just a hole. So you can't just cut a hole and create a hole in somebody's body and call it that. So I personally think that it goes too far when you start cutting body parts off, and this is getting ready to blow up and be huge. I think that I think that in order to not, you know, uh, it's getting ready to blow up and be huge because so many of them are coming out and saying that they regret having that surgery. It ruined their life. It's, because that's it, because you just can't do that. I mean, and is that any woman's fault? Is that anybody's fault? No, it's not. Okay. And so this is something that, so that's an example of some of the crazy things that we're dealing with during this era right now. Um, is that I think that if it were a transgender man that wanted to be a woman, I would do everything else except for cut my penis off. I just don't think that they should do that. Um, I think it's a mistake, and there's movies coming out. Everybody is talking about it. And there, we can't, the people, the general public can't be scapegoated on when it comes to that. Okay, we can't. It's not our fault. We didn't do it. We didn't make the decision to do that. So and that's just what that is. Okay, so that's just one example, I think, of the crazy stuff that we have going on in this world right now at this moment. And it's really, really sad to see them suffer. I don't like to see any kind of human suffering personally. I don't like it. But you know what? You know, as a natural born woman, all I can say is that and I think that's sort of a side effect of all these gender reassignments has been the ugliness of trying to get people to regret their gender. And so that's why they give women such a hard time. So I don't have nothing to say as long as authentic women are not being protected. Okay. In fact, we're being attacked. We've been under, ouch, we've been under attack quite a bit, by that community, and not by all of them, but from, various members of that community. Okay. So, but anyway, women attack each other too. So, and it's totally ridiculous. It really is. It's totally ridiculous the way that women are attacking one another as well. But it is what it is. Anyway, going back to the evil eye is what I was originally talking about. I'm gonna pour some of this bone marrow fat in these beans. Yes. Yes. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, that's gonna be good. If you ain't never had bone marrow, fucking try it. The shit is good. Oh, I'm about to soak some right now. I had gotten some more yesterday at the store. And yeah, I love it. I love it. It is friggin' delicious. Um, mhm. And it truly is God's butter. It's very, but it has a, I guess if you season it right, but it has a very buttery consistency. It's nice. And it is healthy for you. So, you know, soak this in some hot water to remove the impurities, and I'm going to cook it later. So, anyway, so I think that when I think, it all plays a part. Like, for example, back in the 50s and 60s, they were doing sexual experimentation on children and babies, the Kinsey Institute. To me, that is a example of the evil eye that we are dealing with. Because for some reason, the world was divided. Can you believe that? Like, and you can still go and buy this disgusting book on the internet. Little did people know that it would be bought back up, what, 50, 70 years later? And all of these people would be coming out and revealing that they were molested at that Kinsey Institute. People just it's bizarre, bro. But why wasn't anything done about it back then? Okay, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. So I think that that's an example of the evil eye, seriously, because that is insane. That's like eyes wide shut, something going on, because I think that the evil eye is also things that are done in the dark that have not came to the light yet. Okay, because that is crazy. I couldn't even imagine. Oh God, it just, it makes you look at the world and wonder what and the hell. But uh, a lot of y'all that put your profiles up on these social media websites, and a lot of y'all felt that negative energy from people that did not like you. Okay. And this includes, but it's not limited to, racism and misogyny. So a lot of y'all didn't realize that when y'all were putting up those Facebook profiles and those MySpace profiles, that anybody could come and look at you and formulate a hatred for you. Because prior to that, you probably didn't even exist to them. And for whatever reason, they hate you. They don't like you. They, those are the people that you wouldn't believe have been throwing the evil eye at you for years. And, curses can sometimes take years to manifest in our lives. Okay. So that, so the unknown, when you don't know where the source comes from, if you don't know where something is coming from, you may mistake it for God. You may say, oh, God did this to me. When in reality, you have this unknown person, you have these evil eyes staring at you, and then you're putting photographs of your home, you're putting photographs of your cars up on the internet, and then stuff starts happening, and you're wondering what in the exact fucking hell is going on in my life. Okay? So a lot of y'all will be thinking, well, I'm nice to people. I don't bother people. Why am I having all this bad luck? And see, the evil eye is not just about bad luck, but bad luck, there can be many, many, many side effects to having bad luck. Having bad luck ain't good. Okay? And y'all know that saying, gosh, if I didn't have bad luck, I'd have none at all. A lot of people are now you're double crossing yourself. So now you're speaking an affirmation to yourself. I don't hang around people that speak like that. I don't. And it's been people very close to me that talk like that, and I don't want to be around them because they're way too self-defeating, and you see people cursing themselves every damn day. It's ridiculous, okay? And they don't even intend it, or they have like some kind of psychological psychosis or some crap like that. I don't understand why somebody would just make a decision to continuously say negative things to themselves and think negative thoughts. And that's something that a lot of people need to change. Okay. A lot of people need to change that about themselves. Um, and then also when you're dealing with people, I don't care how nice you are, if you constantly have something negative to say about yourself and other people, people are going to shy away from you. People are going to be upset with you because everything is negative. It's all negative. You have nothing but negative things to say to people, and these things would probably, you would say them to yourself. Okay, people that are negative towards you, if you were not around for those people to say those negative things to you, because words have power. Okay? If you weren't around, those people would be saying those negative things to themselves. And the reason why is because they have no clue of how to transmute all that negativity. They don't know anything about that. Okay, so you have to know how to, you know, if you have some kind of negativity, understanding how to transmute that energy and to stop projecting it to other people. See, that's witchcraft, that's healing, that's alchemy. There's a lot of people that don't do that, and they'll tell witches that we're stupid and we're dumb. They'll tell us that we're stupid and we're dumb, you know, just because we don't have $1 million or some dumb shit like that. And it's just, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Okay. I'm gonna peel these potatoes. So it's insanity. You're dealing with a lot of insanity. You're dealing with people that have a lot of bad impulses, and being a person that is adventurous. Being an adventurous person is very, very different from being somebody that has bad impulses. Okay? So this is when you can't control your mouth, you can't control your actions. And we have a lot of people that are doing that too. But even their words can have power. So it's important to protect yourself, to ward that stuff off. It's not the point. I mean, some people, you can stop them from saying negative things to you if it's somebody that means something to you. You know what I'm saying? You may be able to. You may be able to let them know, hey, I can't deal with this. I can't deal with you constantly having something negative to say to me. You know, but people that don't like you, they're gonna always speak negative shit on you. Okay, they are. Okay, now you can definitely stop gossip and slander, but a lot of people, a lot of those people that have it out for you, they're just they're never gonna have a positive opinion of you, and you can't sit around and wait for them to do that. Your life has to keep moving. You can't allow people that have negative opinions of you, negative thoughts of you, to take over and to control your life. And that's what we have a lot of people doing that. You're just allowing it. You're allowing these people to, you know, kind of take over your mind. And, you know, you can't do that. You can't continue to do that. Okay. Um, and I think that there are a lot of people that do set these traps. I've seen it. I've seen a bunch of people trapped in a bunch of negativity. Negativity that made me want to puke on a daily basis. Totally disgusting. And all of those people that are trapped in that, they're under somebody else's control. When you're literally trapped and in chains, and it's a stronghold that you hate, okay? It's literally a stronghold that you hate. It's like you hate it, but you do it any goddamn way. That don't make no fucking sense. Okay? Uh-huh. Like I believe that people need to wake up spiritually. That's a sign. That's a sign. You know, and a lot of people say, well, Jesus. Well, Jesus ain't kicking in, boo. Because you're trapped in this bullshit, and you keep saying Jesus, but but I mean, obviously it's not to say anything negative about Jesus, but perhaps maybe you shouldn't lean on Jesus, and you should lean on your own power. How do you know that Jesus doesn't want you to use your own power to get yourself out of messed up situations like that so that you can live a better life? Okay? And let's face it, if you are adapting to negative shit, you know, if you're adapting to that and you're accepting it into your daily life, and it's a stronghold and you can't control it. You can't stop yourself from being, just in this negative stuff. Perhaps Jesus wants you to change that yourself. So, like for me, going into this fall equinox, I refuse to be held back by people that hold themselves back like that. And it doesn't matter how, like they'll try to justify it and say, "Oh, I got money." Yeah, but we know you don't really enjoy it. You live every day in misery. Having money is not always everything. You can have all your bills paid. You can have $1 million life insurance, or not life insurance, but you can have $1 million in the bank and still have yourself involved in some shit that you hate, but you feel compelled to do it because you don't have control over your own life. Okay. So a lot of that stuff that they talking about don't matter, you know. And so this is the reason why some of us, I know I've had a couple of celebrity clients. I'm not really, there's so many different people in this world that I don't need somebody that's a celebrity. But I think, if they were, I think that they may have came to me in silence, like they didn't actually tell me that they were a celebrity or who they were. They kind of came to me under an assumed name. I know if I was a celebrity, I wouldn't go to no witch under my real name. I would go in under an assumed name. So I've had that happen, and I've worked celebrity cases and everything, and they're no different from any other case. A person is a person, you know, um, and I've learned a lot. But what I can tell you is that a lot of people will sort of be stuck on one thing as far as with reversing. But you can't reverse nothing if you ain't broke that cycle, if you ain't broke the chain. And so that's why, when I did um, that evil eye breaker, and I'm gonna be, my spirits, not me, my spirits, okay, and they know what they doing. They know what they doing. They always do. Okay. Even though sometimes we may go through struggle or whatever, and we may have some delays, but when my spirits lay down some shit, they laying it down and can't nobody do nothing about it. Okay. But so my spirits, what they want me to do is they want me to start making these evil eye curse bottles. Now, the current evil eye symbol, which is that blue eye symbol, that's not going to necessarily work for everybody. And I was talking about that. You would think, oh, simple. I just get one of those blue things and evil eye gone. Mm-mm. In fact, I noticed a considerable amount of bad luck had came into my home, and I keep trying to remind myself to because I think I got like a wall hanging or like a wind chime. I'll throw that thing away today because it didn't really bring it didn't do nothing. In fact, it seemed like it brought more. But that is because there's many different ways of breaking the evil eye. Okay. And it doesn't always break the evil eye curse. You never know how long you've had it on you. It may be able to protect you from the evil eye, possibly, but that doesn't mean that it's going to break an evil eye curse. Okay. So there's a difference between having the evil eye on you and having an evil eye curse. Okay. There's a huge difference. So we're gonna be working on that within the group that I'm doing, the group ritual. But I think that a lot of you guys that need to rebuild your lives, obviously, there would be more work that needs to be done for you, more focused and detailed work, because we're going to need it. I had the craziest dream last night that was very enlightening. And it was all about the earth dying, which I think that it was about the fall equinox. It wasn't scary. It wasn't like a bad omen. It was more so a message of, changes that are coming. And it's how I see it. So, I'm not alarmed about it at all. Um, and it just, for some reason, I have people trying to throw death curses at me and shit, you know, because they crazy. It's a lot of crazy people in this world, you know, um, that want to do stuff like that, which is insanity. For you to want to throw a death curse at some damn body, okay? But I don't play victim about the shit, okay? So a lot of times that's a part of the deception. There are a lot of people that are very deceptive, very angry. Right now there's a lot of angry ass people right now that are mad because they're seeing that, the stuff that they've done, which was built. Listen, if you build your foundation, you can't build a foundation with cardboard. A lot of people that built, if you built something up and you started with cardboard, which was flimsy lies, then you're not going to have a very strong foundation. So you can send me as many death messages as you want. Okay? Ain't gonna fly. So we got a lot of that shit going on. All right, let me see. I got my onions in there and stuff. Okay. I'm about to put this on slow cook. A lot of crazy shit going on right now. And I think tomorrow is the new moon, if I'm not mistaken. So, we're getting ready to have an energy shift. And it ain't a damn thing folks can do about it. It's nothing that they can do about it. That's why when I started my company, it took 3 years to get it off the ground completely. And there's no shortcuts with that. There's no shortcuts, especially when it comes to a spiritual business. Okay. I'm put a little bit of Worcestershire sauce in here. Yes. Put some Worcestershire in there. And I'm going to also put some bay leaves in it. I know that's right, Kinsley's mama. Yeah, send that shit back to them because, they doing too much and they're angry because the house of cards that they may have built superficially is falling apart completely, and they have no one to blame but themselves. So they're up all night, doing crazy stuff. Okay, I think we're gonna put this on low for let's put it on low for 8 hours, but I'm gonna come down here and check on it. I know I want one of them air fryers too, because I be seeing a lot of good recipes with the air fryer. I'd like to have one of them. I want one. I'm gonna give myself one for Christmas or something. So anyway, y'all, I got everything prepared. And I'm getting ready to go back upstairs and be lazy for a couple of hours. I need to make me some more coffee. And maybe, yeah. So if somebody, the one thing that you do have to look for or look out for is that evil eye. And a lot of people, that's just like when I see men, especially when it comes to black men. I feel so sorry for a lot of black men. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Can you open the door, sweetie? Thank you. Okay, my hands are full. I feel really bad for black men. And one of the reasons why is because they are taught weakness. And a lot of them have been going on and on, especially you can look at the rap world. They've been going on and on, haters, haters, and niggas jealous of me. And what are you doing to take care of that? Are you doing anything to counteract this evil eye? And I believe that many of them, instead of carrying crosses and crucifixes, y'all need to be carrying around a symbolism of the eye of Horus or either Isis or Set, straight up and down. I think the rap industry was sort of like the black man's source of self esteem, which, really, to be honest with you, with any of us, not just black men, with any of us, we have to be self reliant. You can't always say, oh, I need a leader. The black community does not need a leader. They need to connect to their source of power, whether or not it's, whatever it is. Okay. And stop with all of that because it's not doing you any good. Okay, Christianity is not going to protect you from black magic. You're going to get cursed every Monday through Wednesday. Okay, and it doesn't matter how much damn money you got. All them rappers that are slain, they had money. They still dead and in the ground. So I think a lot of them need to pay attention to that and check where they getting their spiritual information from. I would never let my sons run around here relying completely on religion. I just wouldn't do it. Some of them do, some of them are warlocks. Well, and that's what's up. But I think that a lot of the male warlocks, I want to talk about that. Yeah, let's talk about that. A lot of them, they still have this misogynistic flair to them, which is kind of ridiculous. Okay, even though they won't say it, they're competing with women and they are facilitating this emotional violence against women, especially in the black community. So we have a lot of that going on. And then we have a lot of people that try to make themselves some kind of voice of reason for the black community while talking bad about our hair and our looks. Now I know remember when Nicki Minaj did it, and I forgave her for that. I said, in that song that she made when she was, talking about nappy head, it's like, girl, I see you, but you still my girl, okay? And yeah, I think that we need to be careful with these spiritual influencers out here because they really hate your ass. I don't have no hate for no fucking body. I ain't no fucking hater. Okay, I love my face. I love my body. And I've always, really, to be honest with you, even it is what it is. I love everything about my goddamn self, including being a witch. So I ain't got to fucking hate on no fucking body, let alone my own goddamn people or anybody else. Okay. So, yes. Yes, Kinsley's mommy. Yeah, oh God, I would never follow somebody like that. I mean, they don't have to like I follow I do follow some of these Christians out here and stuff. You know, you just but but they're not talking about, you know, some of the stuff that folks be talking about. And then you got people out there that are, you know, obviously telling on themselves a total fucking contradictory. You know, that's just like, I'm not going to come on here ever and, you know, play a invocation of Yimmy Yah and then start lying to Yimmy Yah. You ever see them doing that? I've seen spiritual people come on here, and I've seen it quite often throughout the years. And they'll be invoking one of the goddesses, whichever goddess it is, and then they'll make a video where they just lie through their goddamn teeth. And you can even see the goddess in the video, like, well, bitch, you lying. You invoke my name so you can lie on somebody, bitch, please. Bye. Girl, bye. You just invoke my spirit so you can come on here and lie. I ain't never did no shit like that. Cause it's a lot of these spiritual influencers that really don't have no respect. They do it for show. They do it for play. They just playing around with it. But they really don't have any real spiritual convictions about it. And they really honestly are just doing it because they want to get the attention of certain people so that they can either compete or either fuck people's lives over and try to, you know, fuck them over, scam them and shit. Because that's a scammer. And you know, and I'm a real person. You hear me cussing? I'm a real person. Some of these bad spirits out here that's sent to kill you, you got to cuss their asses out, get them out your house. You gotta say curse words. There's a one of my viewers. I don't like to call y'all followers. I like to call y'all viewers. But we was talking about this one video that I had put up where I had banished some really evil spirits. It was some kind of owl spirit that can be invoked on somebody that, you know, could really get that person hurt. And one of the ways of getting rid of that spirit is by cursing it out. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's really a trip. And I think some people just walk into it and they don't realize, you know? And so, anyway, kind of getting off the subject. Then there's the phenomenon of people cursing people just so that they have to buy spiritual work from them, which is stupid as fuck. Got a lot of stupid shit going on out here. You do. And that's what I had to do when Asmodeus ass was in my shit. You do not like Asmodeus, do you? Yeah, girl, I know that's right. Shit, you don't. I mean, you know, you have the right to rebuke these demons and entities, however way that you want. You know, you have that right. Okay. Now, a lot of women, if they don't care, some women don't care. You know, they don't care about having a good emotional and spiritual connection with a man. But see, I think with the black community, I think that we are very divided when it comes to our men because they are not with us on our spiritual beliefs. And they got to be with us on that. This is not going to work. Mm-hmm. That's not going to work. They got to, you know, and honestly, you know, what they do is I feel like they're just kind of like in a stupor. And it does really make us feel like we're doing all the work ourselves, which is essentially what we're doing. A lot of black people that conform with Christianity, they do it because they fear hell, but that of which they still end up going to hell. They still end up going to hell. And I had a very enlightening conversation with the king of the prince of hell himself. And I'm not going to get into detail about it, but it was very liberating and it was very comforting. Okay. Because all of those concepts are created by Christianity. But then again, the evil existed prior to Christianity. It did. All this stuff existed. The evil on this planet existed far before that, um and that's just sort of what we're dealing with here, you know but the corruption and the evil, everybody can agree that it's superseding our expectations because it's too much and it's very oversaturated. Okay, it's very oversaturated. Evil is right now. It's too much of it. It's way too much evil going on. Like, just, if you look at the news, it's like, what the fuck is going on? And the church would like to blame witches instead of playing the blame game. Why don't you actually do the research? Because Christianity has been around for, you know, so long, like a long ass goddamn time, and the evil just keeps increasing. And what do they say? They say, "Oh well, Jesus Christ is coming back." Huh? It's fucking frustrating. He's gonna come back and rip a hole through your goddamn soul if that's what he's gonna fucking do. If that's what he plans on fucking doing, why do we have to live in a world of hell until that fucking happens? So every year they are planning, plotting, and looking forward to the end of the world, which is death. And this planet has existed for billions of years prior to that. So I'm actually quite afraid to be a Christian. I am definitely fucking afraid of it because to me, it seems like the followers of Christianity, they are expected it too much. Mm-hmm. Well, I think that if you conform to their religion, then you're the one, you the ones that's going to deal with it. I don't consider myself to be a follower of Christ. I don't. And I don't have to. And I think that for some people, I think that it's a mistake. I think I can be cool with Jesus Christ. I don't have a problem with him. But as far as me being a devout follower of that religion, I have strong beliefs against it. First of all, they're too fucking hypocritical. And I don't like hypocrisy. That shit makes my stomach ache. Yeah, man, I got a roast going with some potatoes. I think I'm gonna sit down and do I'm gonna get this ready today because what's crazy about Christians is that they actually use spiritual gifts, which is witchcraft. So they're doing the same fucking thing. It's ridiculous. That's what I don't like about the hypocrisy. I don't like it because you can tell when you bring it up, and it's like, well, stay the fuck away from witches. Then, hey, quit trying to convert us to Christianity. How about that? How about you stop trying to convert us then? Okay, don't try to convert us no more. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of them trying to convert me. Convert me for what? I don't believe in hell, but I do. I would like to take a trip down there just to see them burning for their dirty ass deeds. Okay. So, that's just how I feel about it. And I'm tired of all the fucking weirdness. I really am. Especially being a black woman. They don't try that shit with nobody else. They don't. They right. They don't try that crap with nobody else. They cherry pick. Oh, we don't care about what that person does over there, but you, yeah, we gotta like, you know what I'm saying? And they always doing some weird bullshit. And really, to be honest with you, I just see them as fucking up. Okay. And that's not to say that I have a hatred for Christians. I have Christians that come to me to get spiritual work. So I can deal with open-minded Christians. I can deal with Christians that are respectful. I can deal with Christians that are realists. Christians that have a fucked up opinion of witches, I can't deal with you. Okay. So, you'll get cut off. You'll get cut off with that shit. I'll cut you off completely. Okay, and then they'll be filling a void, and it's like, oh well, I thought that don't your religion do that for you? What about your religion? Okay, while you were sitting up here telling me that it was going to fulfill all my needs, as soon as I walked away from you, now you feeling voided. Now you're feeling like you done lost you done lost something. So shit, I don't even want to hear it, especially when it comes to being a black woman. I feel very uncomfortable with anybody coming around me preaching it to me. Okay. I don't I feel very uncomfortable, especially being that it's a part of the history of black people, of that religion being used to keep people in spiritual bondage or in physical bondages of slavery. Okay. So I'm not into it. And now they've romanticized it, and they've created these subcultures, like BDSM is a subculture of that, to where I'm supposed to be fucking accepting of being tied up with whips and goddamn chains. Nah, no thank you. I can deal with Christian. They start talking religion. Yeah. My problem is, Kinsley's mommy, is that I can see them even when they don't think I can see them. That's my problem with them. Okay, is when they are talking about me behind my back. I can see that. I can hear it. I keep telling them that I don't understand why why they don't understand that. And they lie so damn much. They lie too much to even be able to call themselves Christian. They lie way too damn much. That's one of the seven deadly sins, or the 10 commandments, I think. It's one of the 10 commandments. They ain't supposed to fucking lie, but they do it every damn day. Right. So, and I don't understand why are you even around witches? What did you want, a project? What did you think, that you were going to conform me or convert? Let me tell you something. Christians have been trying to convert me for the past goddamn decade, and it ain't gonna fucking happen. Okay, you'll be doing fine as and dandy. Everything be going right, and as soon as you let one of them damn Christian men into your life, shit start going wrong. Every single time. Either it's they Christian mamas or they Christian friends or either them. And it's very irritating to me. I don't like it. How about we agree to disagree and let's not talk about that anymore. Stop trying to force people to conform with your religion. And I was actually quite irritated by it yesterday because these are grown ass fucking men trying to punish grown ass fucking women. That's why I stopped with that BDSM bullshit. You are not my fucking, first of all, you not my daddy. You not my father. I don't even fuck with my father. Do anything that reminds me of my father at all. I don't want nothing to do with it. They created that religion to punish people that wasn't about shit. I believe that it's all through the Bible. Punishment, punishment, punishment. But I'm like, what the fuck I want to be a part of that for? Right, exactly. Oh, hell, nobody could force me to do that. That's something that I'm always going to be ready and willing. In the meantime, Christians will go to witches to put binding spells on you and curses while telling you that they're punishing you for being a witch. Wait a minute. Excuse me? Excuse me. I'm sorry. Can we repeat the hypocrisy? And then told us because we're a black bitch, because we're black bitches, that what we say don't matter? What? Yeah, you're right. It's I don't conform with it. I believe that it was made by bad people to punish bad people to fuck over good people is why I think that that Bible was created and why it was written. Okay. So that's why I don't mess around with it. Quit praying for me. I keep telling these Christians quit praying for me. You're not praying for me, you're praying on me. Yeah. And you know what? I think, oh, that's another thing. I believe that that is an excellent source, a very rich source of the evil eye. And I just don't want to fucking fight about it no more. They be cutting their fingers and arms and shit off and shit for this shit, for that. And I'm like, what the fucking, like, and y'all already know that I told y'all that I feel like the God of the Bible is like Moloch. He's like you know, it's Moloch. I believe it's Moloch, which is the god of sacrifice, the god of child sacrifice. So, I have the right to believe whatever the hell I want to believe. Let's just that's why, really, to be honest with you, none of us are supposed to be, it would be better for none of us to be discussing our religious or spiritual beliefs at all. And don't discuss it because I'm not doing anything to you. So what would be the point of you going and discussing my spiritual beliefs to any goddamn body? I'm not doing nothing to you. You doing it to yourself. Because you keep coming in front of me, you keep coming in my face, and you keep doing shit, and you keep trying to violate my rights, and you keep trying to treat me like a damn leper or either a fucking child. What do you expect a person to do? Especially if you're a person that has been taking care of your goddamn self your whole life, no matter how you did it, and you got somebody trying to turn you into a baby. I don't want to be a fucking baby. Exactly. And stop. And I think they're weird because they keep bringing people. uh, Why are you talking about my child? See, that's when I'll grab my goddamn swords. Now, if you see a kid with bruises on them, getting beat the fuck up, black eyes and shit, gashes and shit, being fucking starved to death, then yeah, that's where I'm gonna say, you don't need to mind your own business. You know what I'm saying? But they will take, and they're very narcissistic because it's more of a social club. They will take a perfectly healthy situation and turn that shit into shit. And then say, see, I told you it was that witchcraft. And then if you're going through something as a result of their bullshit and you stick by your craft, I'm going to tell y'all something. Everybody that's watching this, if you are going through anything right now and you got Christians and religious folk, saying, well, it's that witchcraft, you better stick with your craft. I've been through it several times where they will lodge these attacks against the witches and everything always falls into place. Everything always comes through for me. So they're constantly trying to fuck you over in order to convert you. If you're fucking me over, why would I convert to your religion when you're such a fucking evil bastard? I always stick by my craft and my craft always serves me. I always stick to my craft and it has never failed me. Because what they want you to do is right now, oh, I'm not practicing anymore and I'm not a witch anymore and I'm going over to Jesus. Whenever you're going through anything, they want you to convert. And they're not even real Christians. So just like we got a problem with these fake ass witches, we got problems with fake ass Christians. Exactly. Oh, yeah. I hate the fact that they turn, and it's mainly for black women, man. They don't say shit to other races of women. It's always the black women. What I hate is what I can't stand is, when I forgot what the hell I was gonna say because it's so overwhelming. It's really bad, and they are choosing these wars with us, and they don't even know why. So they're really just puppets. So, for example, if I wanted to use a Christian to go at an enemy witch, I could do it, but I refuse to do that shit. I'm too powerful. Not gonna do it. So that's basically what happens, and that's why we consider them to be empty seaters because they're just an empty body waiting to be used as a catalyst to attack and to relay these oppressive messages that isn't even designed for the woman. And there's been a lot of men that have been admitting lately, not on YouTube but on TikTok. These men have been admitting that Christianity is not made for women. They've been admitting to this. And I said, well, hell, I said the same thing years ago. It's a shit. It to me, it sounds like a damn Nambla weird boys club or some shit. So and I think some of them really just kind of fall for the okey doke. But then again, I think some of them really, really, really are into it as a lifestyle, which is being a complete fucking liar and a fraud, but then being this other person behind the scenes that you really can't trust. Show me something different then. Show me something different then. And, I am a person that had several Christian men trying to destroy my company that I built. So y'all already know this week is going to be a crazy ass week. I'm trying to extend olive branches to create some kind of understanding. Tomorrow is Thursday. It is going to be I'm going to be considered to be hell and brimstone on fucking wheels. Cause I personally get tired of men thinking that they can fucking tell women what to do any goddamn way. And them trying to associate themselves and validation by them as as some source of women to have wealth and stability. Kiss my ass, kiss my entire ass. I will always have wealth and fucking stability whether or not a fucking man is in my life or not. And I'm tired of it. In fact, as a woman, if I chose to work with a deity for support, I could choose all female goddesses if I wanted to. Because really, I only need one, and that's Isis. I don't need nobody else. Who else would I need? I allow the other ones to be a service to me. The moment that they stop serving me, they got to go. The moment men began to do this type of harm to women was the moment it was a moment in history, and this is not just in the black community but all communities. It was a moment of embarrassment. Men need to be embarrassed, especially when you look at black transgender men. So you became a woman so that you could hate women? Make that make sense to me. Because they don't like it when you're a woman that expresses yourself. They, especially a black woman, and it's like, well, I mean, you kind of wouldn't be here. Every black man walking around here trying to tell black women to humble themselves. If we would have humbled ourselves, your ass wouldn't be here. Your ass would have never been born. Your bloodline would have been cut the fuck off. See, I think when it comes to submission, I think it's a surrender to love. You're not submitting to some dumb shit. Yeah, submit to me to have this crack hole hanging around. What? Submit to me to have a loudmouth ass goddamn tranny hanging around. What? Submit to me like what the fuck? I'ma submit to some stupid dumb shit? Why would I submit to that? Now, if you could promise me that we just gonna make love all day and you gonna blow marshmallow fluff up my asshole, then yeah, I submit to that all goddamn day and give me all your money. I'm not going to submit to struggle. Why in the hell would somebody submit to struggle? And then also, when you look at the situation, men have to submit too. Otherwise, how could you call it love? They have to submit as well. It's called a surrender. I think that the Bible just takes all romantic quality out of it, which is why I can't sit down and have a damn religious conversation without getting turned the fuck off, and they try to use it as a source of, like, it's a turn on, and oh, you've got to submit yourself to the Lord, and you're bad, and I want you to put on this nun's costume, and it's like, oh, we're doing role play, well, I'll do that. But in reality, I'm totally fucking sacrilegious. I will put on a nun's costume and in fact, I would love to do that this Halloween. Have him dress up as a priest and I'm the nun, and we have a lot of fun. But other than that, that's not my religion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I can role play as a nun. Oh my God, I'm so dirty. I'm so bad. Maybe you need to whip it out and show me who's boss, for this little 10 minutes that we're going to have sex. But in reality, I'm not fucking giving my power over to you or your invisible God. In reality, I'm not doing that. This is just like a little fantasy role play. Ain't no wrong with it. Shit. Girl, I know, right? But really, it's got to be all in fun. He can't be expecting me. And men think that you submitting to them in that way, into that religion, guarantees you being faithful to them. No, there's a lot of good Christian girls that are cheating on your ass right now. And they're complete sluts. So, that don't mean nothing. Cause I'm very, very loyal to my men. Loyalty does not have anything to do with religion or spiritual beliefs. And disloyal people are fucked up, fucked in the game. They got money problems and everything because loyalty is royalty. Okay, I can't stand a disloyal person. I won't do business with them. I won't do shit with them. You come out here too many times, and for some reason they tried to sell disloyalty as it was some kind of damn strength. I'm like, oh hell no. Stabbing somebody in the fucking back is supposed to be a strength. Yeah, them the biggest freaks. And that's why I said a lot of these men don't really want a woman to be faithful to them. They say that they do because they think that this is going to produce an environment where they are going to be respected, because they think that people respect that shit. But in reality, they really don't. They really ain't ready for a loyal ass woman. They really ain't ready for that, because they keep running behind these sluts looking like cuckolds that have either husbands or men. So that don't make no damn sense to me. As a woman, if I'm gonna talk to a male online that's married, he's gonna fucking be a client. I'm doing that for business. I'm not doing that because I'm trying to talk dirty to him or exchange some kind of sexual, or if I got some camaraderie, like that on a personal level. And I wish they would say anything about my personal life. So a lot of these men can't even handle being in a relationship with you because they got to go and talk to people about y'all fucking relationship. You a weak ass man. You weak. That's a weakness. You shouldn't ever have to talk to nobody about your relationship, especially when it's right out there in the open for you. Why are they going to people to get advice about their relationship? This is something that is a weak man. You know what I'm saying? That's weak. I don't talk. I'm gonna tell y'all something. People was shocked to see that I had a man in my life. You know why? I don't talk to. I rarely, like, it'll be a rare fucking occasion where I may just mention, "Hey, I gotta call so and so back," or "So and so, I gotta go." I don't talk to my female friends about my relationship or my men or who I'm fucking. Nope. They'd be shocked as hell. Like, you got a man over here? They'd be shocked as shit because I ain't mentioned it to them. I don't. I think that's a weak ass woman sometimes, unless you're getting spiritual advice or if you need a reading. Or if you just need to vent a little bit, if you're going through something. I'm not saying that you weak women. Some of y'all just going through some changes. You know what I'm saying? But, especially when it comes to a man, what you talking to? You need advice about your woman, your relationship. You need advice on that? For what? And then they'll come on here and take advice from whores, from complete whores. They'll be on here, I need somebody to talk to. I don't know what I'm gonna do. God damn it. Oh, all of my green peppers have went bad. I was gonna toss them in the beans, but yeah, man, just stop doing shit like that. No, they're peas. They're black-eyed peas, honey, so you're okay to eat them, okay? Put you a little bit of sugar in them. In fact, I need to add a little bit of sugar to these black-eyed peas that I'm cooking. Who said that? Yeah, and if you notice Kinsley's mommy, a lot of men that are beta males, only a beta male needs a woman that is stupid. So that's why you see beta men getting with beta women. The worst mistake you can make is being an alpha female and hook up with a beta male. That's the worst damn thing you can do. A beta male wants to destroy your career. A beta male wants to destroy your image. A beta male is going to go around like a bitch and talk about you behind your back. That's what beta men do. Real men, alpha men don't do that shit. And a lot of them, what you'll see in the community a lot is men that don't have a damn dime to give you, but yet they inquiring about your goddamn money all the damn time. I'm trying to, I don't like that shit either. I'm sick of all of it. I really am. That's why I don't discuss my financial business with people. I don't live with a man, so I ain't got to discuss my financial business with you. You shouldn't even be thinking about it unless you're planning on giving me some money. I'll take his money, but otherwise, your advice, child, please. I've been fucking running my life for years. I don't need you to give me no advice, okay? Well, these bugs is cooking. I'm tired of it. I really am. Backstabbing asses. I'm tired of backstabbing ass men. Gossip like bitches. Don't even know what they gossiping about. I wonder if I'm going to taste this real quick and see if I need to put, because I think I'm going to put a couple of bouillon cubes in this. Oh yeah, this ain't near about got enough salt in it. Where my bouillon cubes at? I'm put like a few of these bouillon cubes in this. Mm-hmm. It's like I told Kevin Samuel's ghost. I said, honey, I don't mind dying alone. Because a lot of these men out here are shit. Little shit. That ain't so bad dying alone in your own peace. They can say rest in piss too if they want. Yeah, it'd be my own piss. I ain't gotta worry about it, boo. Now, this kid. Okay, hold on. Let me see what I got left in there. Mm-hmm. So anybody that's getting relayed messages from any source that you think is telling you my business, because I know they listening, you don't know nothing about my business. Because people been going around, that's why I don't tell my business to nobody, man. That irritates the shit out of me. I can't stand people that run they fucking mouth. Shut up some goddamn times. Shut up. We're telling everybody's business, man. I think people gonna end up with, you know, it's some shit that you just don't go around telling people shit, you know. But see, that's why people fuck with me. That's why my business is always gonna be successful because I don't go around telling everybody's damn business. You gotta learn how to keep shit to yourself. You gotta learn how to be quiet. Spirit could be testing you. I may tell somebody something just to test them. And I can tell when you've been going around fucking telling people my fucking business. I can't, oh my God, I can't stand that. I can't stand it. And it's just like, you know, or are you stupid or are you stupid? I can't stand that. I can't stand the goddamn flying ass fucking monkey. Be better than a flying monkey. God damn. You know? Right. I've been that girl, oh my God. It's so annoying. But see, that's why what you do is you stop telling them the actual facts. Just tell them any goddamn thing because I know you're going to go back, run, take your ass back and run. And yeah, go ahead, throw them off. Throw off my enemies while I throw your ass off too. So I've had a lot of craziness. Hey, put that back in the. Why would you bring that in here, child? You know, and what really cracked me up about these meddling, nosy, crazy, psychotic imbeciles on YouTube that make YouTube videos, what really irritated me is their false confidence because they talk to somebody that I know. Like I just, you know, people will tell themselves anything to convince themselves of any fucking thing. I can't stand that shit. I'm more, I got the power. I've got the power. Why? Why you got the power? Cause I talked to your mama. Okay. I'll talk to you later, hun. I don't. Me and you ain't on the same level. You're a child. Bye. You're only a childish person is gonna derive strength from talking to somebody's mama. And that's literally where a lot of these people still derive their strength from, is because they talk to somebody in my family. That, and I just I'm just so irritated with being pitted against stupid, idiotic, dumb people. That's so stupid. Like, how stupid of you. Bye. Then they wonder why I don't rock with them. I'm not gonna rock with somebody that has that low of an IQ. And both of my damn lighters done went out with my matches. You have an extremely low IQ and have not grown up, and you are not adult. You are not an adult, honey. I wonder if this lighter work. Oh, it does a little bit. I got some lighters in my drawer. I gotta go to the store and get me some lighters. And that's it. Now, I know that I got a big ass thing of matches. YouTubers get on my goddamn nerve. These people on YouTube are fucking annoying. Yeah, I can't stand that. That's very childish. And it's been childish. And but they say that narcissistic people, they have the mind of a 5-year-old. And I believe that is the truth. And a lot of the people that call themselves my enemies still literally live with their mama. Their lifestyle might cost them 500 to 700 per month at the moment. Mine is in the thousands, and they want to compete, and they want to talk, and they want to talk, and they want to talk. You know? So anyway, I can't wait till things get back to normal. Because all of this bullshit that's been going on around here has been fucking annoying. It's been a lot of dumb shit going on YouTube. And at the end of the day, High Priestess Jamila will always reign supreme of my world. I don't have to be supreme over. I don't understand these people that just want to grab people and compete with them and shit. I'm not in competition with you, hun. In fact, I would never compete with somebody like you. Yeah, I gotta order some lighters. Cause I had two of them left, and this the red one went out yesterday, and then this pink one went out, the one with the cat. Well, it's got a little bit of fluid left in it. All right, y'all. I gotta go. I will see y'all later. I didn't really want to do all this cussing and stuff on this channel, so I might take this down so that But I mean, these stupid, idiotic idiots on YouTube go from channel to channel, flagging, false flagging because they're idiots. They have nothing else to do all damn day except for flag my channels because they don't have a life. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But see, they don't even know you. And see, the thing of it is that they want to come on here and have a fantasy. They don't look the way that they look in their videos. They're literally using Snapchat filters. They look like the many different faces of fucking Snapchat, artificial intelligence. And in real life, they would be too embarrassed or weak to actually stand up against me. So that's why they do so much stuff online. Because in real life, in real life, they are intimidated by me. So it's false. It's so very false. And I don't understand it. And I don't understand why on earth somebody would gravitate towards a person like that. I'm just like, oh my God. And it's not just me that it's happening to, it's all of y'all. Right, exactly. Exactly, Kinsley's mommy. Exactly. I don't like my face really looks like this. Like I'm not using filters or artificial intelligence. And I'm not saying that I think everybody has beauty, everybody possesses beauty, not when you're running around the internet, chasing behind somebody, doing stupid stuff, constantly talking about somebody, and that's the thing about it is that, like, if you talk about me, I'm going to hear you. You don't have to talk about me just online. Even when you don't have your sorry ass on this website talking about Jamila, I still hear you. And I think it's fucked up that I ran across you because guess what, boo boo? You look really stupid to me. Do I sit at home on any given day talking about you unless I'm online and it's about business? And I got to debunk one of your many desperate fucking lies that you've told on me? You're not a household name in my goddamn house. Why am I a household name in yours? Why are you having conversations about me? For what? Because it ain't nothing you can do about me. Exactly. Why are you talking about me at all? And I can always hear them when they talking about me. I can always hear them. When people talk about me, I don't care who it is, I can hear them. I don't know why in the hell I got that ability. I done heard the whole damn conversation and I ain't got to tap your phone. Exactly. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I think that with some of them, it's possession. I think we're dealing with a lot of possessed people. And we're not talking about nobody on this website really has the power to possess people except for me. And, because I don't know every witch on this website, but I can tell you that there's me and there's a couple of others that literally have the power to possess a person's body. Okay. Otherwise, the possession comes deep within their family and their roots. So they got bad ancestors and shit. And it's like, hey, listen, bro, and this is for men and women. They had a whole ass meeting about me yesterday. The shit pissed me off. They're holding meetings about me. And what irritates me as well as God, like the source, is that God didn't give you that as your job to do. God does not like you. You know why? Because instead of you enjoying life and appreciating the fucking life that He gave you, that God gave you, instead of appreciating your life, you woke up and made a fucking choice to have a fucking stupid ass pointless meeting about Jamila. And that's why God hates them. I've been saying that for years. Why would you have a pointless ass meeting about me? Is that your job? Nope. You know? So, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I gotta go. I'll see y'all later. And they be listening and they get mad about it when I say it. Well, quit fucking talking about me. There and the problem is that nothing that they say is even valid or the truth. They're just addicted to talking shit. They're just addicted to talking about me. I don't know if they like the taste of my mouth, my name in their mouth, and they in violation because I don't talk about you. I don't care about you to talk about you at all. You have no power over me. Nothing that you have done has any fucking power over me. You may have power over stupid idiots or stupid unsuspecting idiots that they're going to find out quickly how stupid they were to trust you because you're a liar. Otherwise, you don't have no power over my situation. And I done had them sending all kind of stuff, bindings, trying to bind my powers, trying to get me evicted out of my house, trying to do all this unnecessary bullshit, when in reality what my spirits is telling them is that they need to stop, because everything that you wish for me is going to absolutely happen to you. So why even do it in the first place? It always like, and they be like, we gonna have a different outcome this time. No, you're gonna have the same outcome, only it's gonna be worse. So they excited. Every month, these people have these meetings of trying to have me evicted from my home, and all of them gonna end up homeless for becoming obsessed with some shit that didn't mean nothing. Watch what I tell you. They've been sending vagabond spirits over here and everything. And I don't care if you have experience with conjure or not, you gonna end up you or you child. They have been sending eviction. They've been doing these very complex eviction curses and shit, and they can't stop running their mouth. It's time for you to shut up. Cause my spirits will take all you. They will make you think that you got somewhere, and they will take everything from you. And they've done it before. They have done it several times before, because it wouldn't be, it's so weird for some reason. Even before I came to YouTube, I had this witch that kept trying to do shit to make me homeless. So it wasn't just YouTube. This shit started way before I came to YouTube. And every single time that witch did that shit, she ended up fucked up. And so I can see the contactees, I can see the people that you're talking to. I know exactly who they are, and it's gonna have the same fucking results. It don't matter if you got one goddamn stupid witch versus 12 stupid witches. When you know better, you do better. And they deserve it because they allowed their hatred and jealousy to blind them. Oh, girl, yeah, death magic. They've been doing death magic, doom magic. They done buried me. It's been about 10, 12 different fucking witches that done buried me in a goddamn cemetery. They done did all kind of shit. They done did death magic on my fucking kids, all because of their hatred and jealousy for me. And they're simple minded and weak minded to think that what would bother them would actually bother me. I don't like you. Good. I don't like you either. Bye. That's some childish shit. I don't like you. Am I supposed to go into the corner and fucking cry? I'm glad you don't like me. It speaks to my character that you don't like me. They think if they add a new person, they'll add new people. Spirit still gonna do what it do. And that's why I be warning people. I be like, don't get involved with that shit. People get involved with it and get fucked up and wonder and then get mad at me. How the hell you gonna get mad at me? I don't warn the public way too much of the fucking Jamila Hate Club. The Jamila Hate Club are some losers, bums, and mentally ill people. The Jamila Hate Club is a bag of goddamn bones and dust. Don't ever join the Jamila Hate Club unless you want your life fucked up. Girl, yeah. who did that? Girl, you gonna have to show me that shit. Girl, yeah, they I'm so great that they actually created a Jamila Hate Club. Ain't that some stupid shit? You know what they need to do? They need to create a I Love Myself Club. It was so stupid from the fucking beginning. And then it was bought upon by a woman that was mad at me because I didn't want to be her lover. And the problem is these women want to be men. Like they literally regret being born with a fucking vagina. They hate that shit. They wish that they had a dick. Then they'll try to say that I have that problem. No, I don't have that problem. The fact that I am good in business, the fact that I exude excess success in my business and have made $250,000 or more since I've started my business, that's not a masculine trait. That's not something that only men do. Oh, you just want to go out there and be successful and ambitious because you're trying to be a man. What? And men, if you want to be an alpha male, you got to stop thinking like that. Quit thinking on a dusty perspective. They think on the dust perspective, the loser struggle perspective. That's why they never get anywhere. Not actually in business because they always think only a dusty male is going to automatically believe that women are supposed to be poor or women with children are supposed to be poor. That's a dusty ass male perspective. Only a dusty male is going to speak poverty into a woman or even want only a dusty losing ass man will wants women to fail. So then they'll go and they'll say, "Well, I'm supporting this person and they're big." Yeah, but that person been trying to become successful as me for the past decade and they never did it. They ain't gonna never do it because they don't have it in them. So in reality, if you are capable of doing something, a lot of these men will try to take that capability away from you. And you know what, honestly, Kinsley's mommy, I believe that a lot of men that have financial struggles like that, they don't want a woman that has anything because they be too jealous. It's a lot of women that got a lot of money that date dusty ass men. And those men, it's a crapshoot. Some of them know how to show some fucking respect, and some of them don't. That's why, sadly, if you are a woman that is successful, a lot of the times, especially if you black, you got to go to other fucking races and cultures because, black men have that fucking problem. They so worried about who's making the money and how the money came in and feeling inadequate because it's not them, but it shouldn't matter. So that's why a lot of women are standing up to that because a lot of women They'll share their success with a man and build his ass up, and the next thing you know, he acting like a fucking idiot. And I think it's a personal fucking thing. I go down here and get that lighter from my son. It's annoying as shit. I'm telling you. When in reality, a man shouldn't even be discussing a woman's money unless he's ready to give her some money. Oh, you must be ready to give me some money. Go ahead, give it to me. Send it to me. I take Zelle. I take Zelle, baby. I got Zelle and Cashapp. You know what I'm saying? It's a trip. And a lot of these fake ass spiritualists out here, they can't pull in and manifest money for their clients. They cannot do it. They're trying to manifest money. They're trying to manifest fucking stimulus benefits from the fucking government and shit. They can't go to source and manifest money for their clients the way I have always been able to. It's obvious that they can't do that. And you got people on here that, will look at that shit and they'll say, well, I'm going to look at Jamila, and Jamila sucked her man's toes, so I don't want to go to her. I'm going to go over here to this broke lying ass. I'm going to go over here to this broke lying bitch that really don't have no power to manifest a fucking thing and get got. And that's your own damn fault. And that's exactly what the fuck has been happening. Now, you come on over here, you going to start to do good. You keep going over there, they be talking about prayer. I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm not discussing the shit anymore. So whatever delays these dumbass, I want to let everybody know that whatever delay you causing me, honey, let me tell you something. You can delay some shit and you can delay some shit, but when it boils down to it, you gonna have to stop this crap. And see, this is the evil eye. The evil eye is fucking stupid because people will go for that shit. And you know what they'll do? They'll walk. They basically what they did was they walked away from witchcraft, and they done started saying praise in Jesus, and we gonna pray because because they done fucked up. They couldn't make a spell work for none of these clients, and I have several testimonials that I could put up that I have not even put up yet. Several testimonials of money work and crown of success rituals that I have done for my clients that work. And a lot of these witches on here that fucking run after me, they can't even unblock the road for you. So it's been a lot of that shit going on. And you know what? I'm bringing it up for the people. Y'all need to stop going after these people that seem to be socially fucking popular and go for the real witches if you want something. So yeah, I have lost money because of the bullshit. Yeah, I've lost money because of that. But where I've lost money, there can be replacements. So a lot a lot of us authentic witches, we have lost money because of these frauds out here. And these frauds, they'll come at a person, they'll say, well, you know that if you try to speak out publicly, I'm gonna harass and stalk your family because I know where you live. And people like, oh shit, I ain't even gonna say nothing. They can't say nothing. They cannot say nothing because these weak ass people will threaten. They because these people that got dupe bombed and told them they address and told them where the fuck they work. So now a lot of these clients on here that made bad decisions, now they're faced with these people that will fucking call their jobs and start some bullshit at their jobs. That's exactly what they do. And I don't do no shit like that. I ain't never did no shit like that. I know where you live. I got your job info. I'm going to threaten you if you go and tell the public that I completely fucked you over, that I got you demoted, and that I made your problem worse. That's why they all hang together, because they all weak. They all got weak pussies or either fake pussies. They all weak and spineless, and they really ain't got no power. And they came into the spiritual community scamming. Some of them was on YouTube for years and they wasn't doing shit like that. They was comedians and shit. You done went from being a comedian and an inspirational speaker to now you a witch, and you gonna manifest something for somebody. I can't, y'all, I can't. No. And then they'll get to fidgeting and calling people and shit, calling people thinking that anybody has any control over my mouth and what the hell I say. Well, shit, I ain't married, but I have had some financial struggles because of the bullshit. It was probably like maybe 4 months ago, and this heifer still got the shit up on her website, and it ain't doing nothing but cursing her ass. Went around the internet telling people that I was a trafficker and all that shit. Just they'll make up anything. They'll make up anything. So I've been, but you know what I'm saying. Um, you can always tell when something big is about to happen, and I see it coming. And I'm gonna speak freely about the shit. Like they don't want you to talk about it because they're actually embarrassed by their own behavior. Well, why don't you retract your statement? Why would you go around the internet? I hate the sex industry. I don't like I don't like pimps. I hate pimps. I hate hoeing and all that shit because I think it's disgusting. So why would I be involved with some shit like that? And she lied on me. They all just a bunch of damn liars. Right, exactly. Exactly, girl. Exactly. And it ain't doing nothing. I'm telling you right now, this shit gonna tear her apart. Anybody that lied on me in the past, I think it's been like the past 4 months, they started a smear campaign. Everything you got going on is failing, and it's gonna keep failing. And it's gonna keep failing, hun. So whenever I come on here and I discuss that, they get fidgety and want to talk shit. Well, because they don't like the truth. The truth hurts them. But they feel compelled to continuously sabotage themselves. How the hell you gonna sabotage me with a lie? And you think that that's gonna hold water? So they get mad and say, why is she still talking about that? All I did was lie, because you delusional and you mentally ill, and you need to be in an insane asylum. Because really, you not fit to be out here in the world taking care of yourself whenever you fucking spread lies and make up stuff like that about people. That's why my spirits will take their looks, take their beauty, take their man. And a lot of times, shit, I be thinking that old Shun be doing that. Kinsley's mommy, they be calling on Oshun. Oshun will take their looks make they cooch stink. They be looking old as sin, and then whenever I come on here looking good, they want to like, you look like shit. It's like, bitch, cam up then, cam up. I bet you can't. I bet you can't cam up. But anyway, y'all, I gotta follow up with some people. Yeah, Oshun will fuck them up, and they'll go live, girl. They'll go live and lie on me in Oshun's name. Like what the this is the kind of disrespect that the deities, but see, they confuse it. They think, oh, well, it's an African deity, and I have zero respect for black people anyway, so I can do whatever I want under black people's names and go live and tell lies on black people in Oshun's name, and that's why she keeps cursing you. I went over there and listened to one of their videos, and they was playing Yoruba music and started talking and was lying on me. Like, wait a minute, didn't this person just tell a mouthful of lies? I just have a feeling that call me crazy. Call me crazy. But I don't believe that Oshun or Shango or nobody is present at that situation. And ain't nobody got to argue with nobody. People will be like, well, why you arguing with so and so? I'm not arguing with anybody. I'm just making it known. There is no argument. What the fuck I say goes. Who the hell is making any sense in this situation except for me? It's not an argument. It's not a going back and forth. It's not a democracy. What I said goes because what I'm telling is the truth. So then they'll start to try to prove shit. Well, it's so fucking, and I think that as soon as they open their eyes, like they're gonna close it, like it's coming soon. They're gonna shut down their channels, and you ain't gonna hear from these people no more. That's exactly what Spirit gonna do to them. They gonna say, you know what? I'm getting ready to hang this shit up and quit fighting this shit because something really drastic is about to fucking happen. Something really fucking drastic. Mm, girl. Yeah, because people already don't like their asses. People are already sick of them. Like, God, why don't you just get the hell off of YouTube? And then we'll come on here and tell a whole bunch of lies on somebody, stalk somebody, and then got the nerve to call you an embarrassment because they don't have enough sense to be embarrassed by their own behavior. And then want to argue with me. Well, I'm not arguing with you. I'm letting you know, I'm letting the public know. Because apparently, when Jamila says something like the truth, it threatens their lives, which they not making no money any goddamn way. They're not making any real money. Because ain't no other witch on this website gonna come for me because they already know how real I am. So it just don't make no sense to me. It really doesn't, the stupid shit. And why they think they can use certain people to shut me up or some dumb shit like that. That's what really angers me and irritates me about the situation. Even being associated with such stupidity irritates me. I'm thoroughly irritated with it. Okay, y'all, I gotta go though. Somebody trying to get in touch with me. I gotta go.